Today, as we mark World Humanitarian Day, that legacy feels more urgent than ever. Around the world, humanitarians face escalating dangers, attacked, detained, injured, and killed. Meanwhile, the rules designed to protect civilians, including humanitarian personnel, are being violated with alarming frequency and impunity. Yet, despite these challenges, humanitarians continue to show up. They enter hostile areas and into active conflict. They reach communities others cannot reach. They bring food, medicine, protection, and shelter, and they carry hope. Over many years and in many places, I've seen that spirit close. It is one of the greatest privileges of my life to serve alongside them and all of you. Today, we honor those we lost in Baghdad and all humanitarians who have made the ultimate sacrifice. And we make a pledge to all those who show up for others, let us show up for them. Let us carry forward their example. Let us uphold the values they lived by. Let us defend the principles they served. And let us ensure that humanitarians everywhere are protected, supported, and never forgotten. Dear colleagues and dear friends, I now ask you please to join me in a minute of silence in the memory of our dear fallen colleagues. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary-General. I now give the floor to His Excellency, Mr. Mohammed Marzouk, the Deputy Permanent Representative of the Republic of Iraq to the United Nations, to deliver remarks on behalf of Iraq.
Mr. Secretary-General, Mr. Under Secretary-General, Excellencies, dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor to stand before you today as we remember those who dedicated their lives to serving others and to making our world a better place. 23 years ago, on 19 August 2003, the Canal Hotel in Baghdad was struck by a devastating terrorist bombing. On that tragic day, we lost the United Nations Special Representative in Iraq, Mr. Sergio Vieira de Mello, along with many other brave colleagues who had devoted themselves to the service of peace and humanity. Their sacrifice reminds us of the courage required of those who serve in some of the most difficult and dangerous circumstances. Today we honor their memory, their legacy, and all those who continue this vital work despite the risks they face. 6 years later, on the same date, 19 August 2009, Iraq suffered another painful tragedy when the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Baghdad was targeted by a terrorist attack, taking the life of 47 of our colleagues. For Iraq, these painful events are a reminder that terrorism knows no nationality, no religion or border. It's against of humanity, and it must be confronted with unity, determination, and courage. I reaffirm Iraq's unwavering commitment to supporting all efforts to alleviate human suffering and to continuing our collective fight against terrorism. On behalf of my country, I also express our deep appreciation to the men and women of the United Nations who have served and continue to serve in Iraq. Their dedication carries forward the spirit of service represented by Mr. Sergio Vieira de Mello and his colleagues. I extend my heartfelt condolences to the families of Mr. de Mello, his colleagues, and the employees of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Iraq, and all those who lost their lives in these tragic attacks. As we mark World Humanitarian Day, we also pay tribute to humanitarian workers around the world who continue to put themselves at risk to help others. Whether serving in conflict zones, responding to natural disasters, or assisting communities affected by hunger, displacement, and disease, they bring hope and dignity to people in their most difficult moments. Today, we remember those we have lost, we honor those who continue to serve, and we renew our commitment to the values for which they gave so much. May their souls rest in peace, and may their memory continue to inspire us all. I thank you.
Thank you, Ambassador. I now invite Mr. Abderrahman Al-Rashid, the co-chair of the Standing Committee on the Security and Independence of the International Civil Service, to deliver remarks on behalf of the committee.
Dear survivors, distinguished guests, excellencies, and dear colleagues, 23 years ago today, an attack on the United Nations headquarters in Baghdad killed 22 people, ending the lives of colleagues dedicated to serving others. We honor their memory and remember those who continue to work in the world's most dangerous places. Their sacrifice remains painfully relevant. After years in which Mali recorded the highest number of UN casualties, that tragic record has now passed to Lebanon, where 7 peacekeepers have been killed and dozens injured this year. 350 humanitarian workers and at least 30 journalists and media workers have lost their lives. At the same time, the way people consume news is changing. Social media platforms such as TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube are reshaping how audience follow events. As attention shifts rapidly, crises in Gaza, Sudan, and Ukraine can fade from focus. Keeping these lives visible and their stories alive is a part of protecting them. To honor our fallen colleagues, we must continue to work for a world free from violence, grounded in solidarity, justice, and equality. A world where serving humanity is never a death sentence. UN staff, humanitarian workers, and journalists who risk their lives to serve others are a shining example of humanity. We will continue to honor their sacrifice and call for accountability. Some survivors of the Baghdad bombing are with us today, while others and their families are following this ceremony on live on UN TV. To all of you, we remember you, we honor, and we will stand with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rashid. The ceremony is now concluded. Thank you for joining us.